Hi and welcome to the next lesson. We're now ready to start on the first stage of the brand storytelling process. We're going to sketch in the background of your brand. Now, whether you're a new brand or an existing brand, that doesn't exist in a vacuum. It has a context, if you like. It's in a situation. And you can break that down into three elements. It has a past. How did the brand get to where it is today? Even if it's an idea, just an idea in your head, you've developed that idea in your head. So it has a past, if you like, or it's something that's got it to the point where it is now. Second thing you need to do is to sketch out where the present circumstances, what is the situation the brand finds itself in now? And thirdly, you need to look forward to the kind of brand you want to create in the future and describe where you see the brand developing and what shape you feel it might take in the future and what you'd like it to take in the future. Okay, what you're going to do now is just to have a brain dump to get all the stuff that's swimming around in your head out of your head and onto the table. Doesn't matter what kind of order it comes out in, do it in whatever format that works for you. You might want to just write it out as notes, you might want to draw a mind map, do a recording on your phone, whatever works for you. The point is just to do it. Don't get too much hung up on the detail. We can go into that, we will go into that later. At this stage, you just want to paint a big picture with broad brush strokes. Now you're going to go through a series of questions, beginning with how did the brand start? How big is the brand? Is it a one-person brand, a handful of people, 100 people? How long has it been going? Now, as you go through these questions, I know you'll be thinking, well, I know all this stuff. Why do I need to write it all down? Well, the point is, yeah, you do know it, but it's in your head, and it's probably a bit of a mess. And you need to straighten this stuff out before you start putting the story together, so you can see where all the bits are. So just bear with me, get all this stuff out of your head on paper, on a mind map or whatever, and then we can start to look at what we've got in terms of raw material and start shaping it. So the point is just keep going through the questions, bear with me. What does the brand do? What products does it make? What services does it offer? How are the products and services made available? Are they offered online, or have you got a shop, or how do you make them available to people? Where does the brand sit in the marketplace? Is it a premium brand or a budget brand? Is it a niche brand? And if it's a niche brand, what's the niche? Who buys the brand? And is there anything special, unusual, or unique about the brand? How do you feel about your brand at the moment? How do you want to change your brand? Why do you want to change your brand? Do you have a vision for your brand going forward? An idea of what you'd like it to become in the future? All of these questions are crucial to help you get your thinking straight before you start moving the elements of your story around, working out what should go in and what shouldn't. Right, you've had your brain dump. All the bits of your story are out on the table. You've got your raw material spread out in front of you. Now what we're going to do is to pick up some of those bits and look at them a little bit more closely, turn them over in your mind, see how they're shaped, how they fit together, and then pick out the key bits and start piecing your story together from what we've now got in the way of basic raw material.